Hello, Gemini. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm here to do your love and romance reading for November. So let's get started. We're going to do a Celtic cross today. Let's see what Gemini has going on in love and romance. Okay, so Two of Swords. A choice, a decision. Protecting yourself also, protecting your heart. Yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse is the challenge in this situation. Nine of Swords, the reason for everything. So there's some worry. There's some worry. I feel like this is, worry or anxiety about a situation. You're making some sort of decision, but something happened in the past that may have hurt you. And so you're being very protective of your heart. Let's see. Ooh, two cards. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is talking about commitment. I don't know if, maybe you're uneasy about commitment. Maybe someone's pressuring you to commit and you're having anxiety about that, or this is vice versa. Maybe you're pressuring somebody to commit to you, which I kind of feel it's the other way around. I feel like you're feeling a little bit uneasy committing to a situation, to someone. It is a love reading, so this is, with regards to the person in your life. Now here you are, King of Swords. Yeah, so there's definitely a decision, something that you're thinking a lot about. There's a lot of mental energy. All we have is swords here down the middle. Let's move this over. Future, near future. Near future, we have the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Sorry, I gotta keep adjusting this because I had to move my desk. So let's see here. How you see yourself, Gemini. How are you seeing yourself right now with regards to love and romance? Two cards. And we have the Knight of Swords, which is your card, and the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you can be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel as though again, I'm just picking up on this energy of having to have a conversation or talk about commitment issues, a commitment decision. I feel that's very, very much on your mind right now. Let's see your partner's energy. Partner's energy. Your person's energy toward you. No. Okay. The Ace of Wands in reverse, so not taking action. Or that there's a new beginning that is delayed. Your guidance, your advice. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. And, the overall outcome, the Magician, a new beginning. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom. At the bottom, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is like a delay in progress, perhaps. Yeah, see, Eight of Wands in reverse. So there's a delay of progress, a lack of action, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel as though Chariot in reverse. So all of these cards that talk about progression, moving forward, taking action, they're all in the reverse. You know, giving an offer of love. This could be talking about a proposal. All of this is in the reverse. However, we have this wheel here, the Wheel of Fortune, which means that change, it's kind of, you know, you're at this stage, at this end of a cycle where something needs to change or will change. And I feel like this is making you uneasy somehow, or your partner. So let's clarify. Two of Swords. Let's see what this Two of Swords is talking about here. Whoop. Yeah. Ace of Swords. So again, a decision. Both of these cards are kind of talking about a decision that you are trying to make about a big change, the Wheel of Fortune. A big step, a big cycle, starting a new cycle in your life and within this relationship. Five of Pentacles. Let's do one more for that one. Now, first, oh, Seven of Swords. There's something that you're not expressing. Okay, so either you or your partner, there's like there's a holding back of what you really feel. So you may be saying one thing and really feeling the other, or thinking something else because of worry and anxiety, but I feel like you're keeping this to yourself. Ten of Swords in reverse. Why? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. For some of you, it can be also financial issues that are holding you back from, you know, being excited about this new cycle or this major change happening. I also feel here that, yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to material matters, finances, that kind of thing. You may be feeling a bit overwhelmed. I do feel like there's a sense here that somebody here is afraid to let go of perhaps their old life. Also maybe even afraid of what the future may bring, you know, investing in something that you fear eventually will end in heartbreak. So there's a lot of uncertainty, right? And so because of that, I feel there's a lot of kind of like insecurity with regards to this connection. And so that's why you're a little bit protected, or not a little bit, I actually feel like you're very protective right now. And you're trying to either buy yourself more time, skirt the issue, like you just would rather, you don't want to be rushed, that's for sure. Okay, let's see this Nine of Swords. What is this worry about? Fears, the Moon. Fears, also secrets, because like I said, I feel like there's something that you're holding back. You're not quite saying everything that you feel. Yeah, fears. It's really fears, and you may not be expressing that you're, you know, that you have these reservations, or that you're afraid, or you might not be expressing why. So maybe your partner doesn't understand, you know, why you don't want to move forward with them. Maybe this is talking about, you know, moving in together, getting married, getting engaged, and you're just not ready for that cycle yet. You're not ready for the beginning of that new cycle yet. And so this is bringing on a lot of anxiety. We have Ten of Pentacles and Ace of Cups here. So I'm kind of seeing a proposal here in the past. Somebody may have proposed to you. Chariot in reverse. And okay, so whichever side of the coin you're on, there was a proposal here for commitment, more commitment, you know what I mean? So maybe you were dating someone for a while, but the thing is, somebody wants long-term, and the other person is not ready to move forward with that. And this is how it's been for a bit, we see, okay? So it may be that you've been stalling for a while. You've been trying to like get out of this decision, and it's coming to the moment where you can't stall any longer. King of Cups. It kind of fell a little funky. It's sort of sideways here. Let's just leave it there. It could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this can also mean, you know, that emotions, you're just not sure about your emotions, or emotions you could be feeling overwhelmed, which sometimes I see that in the Two of Pentacles, as well as this feeling of just things maybe moving too fast for you, or yeah, major decision. It's just a big decision that you're not ready to make. You're not ready to move forward on this. King of Swords. But you are doing a lot of thinking. King of Swords again. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Swords. I think there's a lot of worry here. Someone here in the equation is worried that if they don't say yes, or they don't go with the flow and you know, kind of agree to whatever this is, which I feel is more like a proposal of marriage, or more serious commitment. There is fear here that this relationship will end. Let's take a look at this Devil card. This is in the near future. King of Wands. Oh, Ace of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have a couple here, and we have the High Priestess. You see, so again, I feel as though there is a couple here. It could be even a soulmate relationship. I do feel that both of you are very passionate about each other. Now, the King of Wands came out first, and then the Queen of Wands came out. So I kind of feel as though you're each looking into different directions. And again, which is kind of validating what this is showing me, is that right now you don't want the same things. Somebody wants more commitment than the other person. I do feel that, Gemini, you may be feeling a bit pressured, burdened, confined, almost like you can't get out, you know, a little bit stuck. But again, I don't feel as though you are sharing these feelings, and it's definitely out of fear. There's a lot of fear here of what the outcome is going to be if you actually express how you feel about moving forward in this situation. But I'm just seeing a lot of insecurities. Now, these insecurities may have nothing to do with your partner at all. They may have, you know, it may be based on past experiences, other relationships. I don't get the sense it's necessarily about your partner, and maybe that's why, well, that coupled with the fact that I don't think you've been completely forthright with your thoughts and feelings about this whole situation. They may not know the whole story. They may not know why you're holding back. And it may very well cause a huge burden between the two of you. A lot of hurt feelings. I feel like secrets are causing a lot of hurt feelings. And we see the potential of that here in the near future. So just a heads up. I do kind of feel as though, you know, I feel as though you're meant to be together, at least at this time. I do feel there's a lot of lust and passion here, but it's just, you're afraid. You are afraid. Okay, let's see here. How you see yourself. We have the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's some sort of action. Page of Pentacles in reverse. And Nine of Wands. Again, so I feel as though you feel rushed. I'm getting this energy of being rushed. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords is very fast moving action, fast moving energy. You are feeling very rushed to fulfill this role. A lot of times I see the Queen of Pentacles as like the wife in a relationship, or, you know, regardless of gender, I just see this as being in a role of having to nurture, having to take care of, having to commit to. There's a rabbit here, so there may even be, you know, talk about children and stuff like that. And it's just, Nine of Wands, it's not making you feel very comfortable to have these conversations. Maybe you feel it's too soon, or just simply you're just afraid of commitment. You know, for some of you, that's going to be the case. And so, again, you feel pressured, you feel guarded. You really just want to say, no, I'm not ready. But you're afraid that if you do say that and you turn this offer down, that this relationship is going to end. And you don't want it to end, because it feels like you guys are made for each other, right? I feel like the sex is amazing. So that's another reason why you don't want to let this relationship go. But you just do not feel comfortable with the way that it's progressing. And you are very, very guarded. Let's see your partner's energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Four of Cups reverse. Your partner feels rejected. Ten of Wands reverse. And the Fool. I have to say, I mean, I do feel as though this is looking as though the relationship has progressed to the point where one person doesn't feel ready to move forward, okay, with more commitment. The other person is kind of at the point where if something doesn't happen, they may be ready to move on, look elsewhere. So if you are fearing that, I kind of see why. Now, I have to say, though, the reason that they may feel this way is because I don't feel they understand or know the entire story. So let's take a look at your guidance, right, before I say anything. Your guidance is the Three of Pentacles, which, like I said, is about collaboration, teamwork. Seven of Wands reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so the energy here as guidance is, I'm feeling like you really need to give this a chance, or you need to kind of bring your partner into the mix so that they understand what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and why. Okay, because right now they're kind of assuming that it's about them. And I'm not really seeing indication that it is about them. I feel like it's something having to do more so with like the past traumas with regards to relationships, past betrayals, past hurts. It may be that, you know, you may have been one of these people who always, or like you just never pictured yourself committing to one person. And then this person came around, like I said, and they seem to be made for you. You guys seem to be soulmates. Like this is destined. But at the same time, even though it feels so good, at the same time, it feels very uncomfortable. It feels like a burden. It feels overwhelming. And so I do feel as though there's a need to at least give your partner a chance to hear you out, you know, to there's a sense here that there's a need to bring your guard down. And we do see signs of that here and there of you being pretty guarded, pretty protective of yourself. And we see it here as well with the Four of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. The only way that this relationship is going to progress to the next level and that you guys are going to be able to build upon what you have is if you do nurture it and you do value it. And the way to do that seems to be by not seeing them as a threat. I do feel as though somehow you see commitment as a threat to your life, to your freedom, to your well-being, to, you know what I mean? So maybe you've been in situations in the past where perhaps you were with someone who was controlling. Perhaps this partner has given you some red flags that they're controlling. I feel more so, I'm not really getting that. It may be in some cases, but I feel more so that these are your inner emotions. This is what you're so worried about, is that if you say yes to this offer, again, like I said, I do feel like somebody here was proposed to, and you may have said yes, you may have said maybe, you may have said give me some time to think about it, whatever the case is here. But you see that proposal as like a ball and chain, as opposed to, you know, a happy event that you have been anticipating and wanting to happen. I don't get that feeling at all. I feel, you know, this is more of a nightmare to you, like, oh my gosh, I'm in this situation here where I'm being pressured, or I'm feeling pressured to commit to this person. If things progress the way that they have been, it may very well strain the relationship so much that it may end. Okay, your partner may feel like they need to just let you go because they do feel rejected. They just don't see action happening, and so what more is there for them to do? You know, if for them naturally this looks to be like the next step in your relationship, and if that's not what you want and they're not really understanding why, then it seems as though, you know, maybe they need to look elsewhere, start new. And so the advice here is, you know, if you do value this person, which I think that you do, then maybe bring your guard down a little bit and explain to them why you're so protective, you know, and maybe what you need fulfilled in order to be comfortable in this situation. So let's take a look at the Magician. Ooh, Six of Wands. So a new beginning, whatever is being manifested is going to be positive. Whoa, King of Pentacles, okay. Picking up a lot of Capricorn energy, so a lot of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or you have Capricorn very strongly in your chart. And the Hermit, the Hangman. You know, I think eventually, I think what you need is time. I think what you need is a little more time, and especially dialogue. So if you've been thinking about having that uncomfortable situation that you've been dreading, having that uncomfortable conversation, not situation, that you've been dreading, I would highly recommend that you do, because that is the only way that you're going to, you know, at least work with your partner, have a dialogue, go back and forth, and make them understand why you feel the way that you feel. Because if you do, I do feel as though, you know, after, great clarity is going to come from this, and I think you're going to see commitment in a brand new light. And it seems as though it can turn out very positive. So I really have hope. I still have hope for this situation. I think that this can turn out very well for you if you manage it properly. Now we're just coming out of the Mercury retrograde, so the energies are a bit more favorable for you to have this conversation, and to be able to come across in a more positive way. to avoid any kind of misunderstanding. So, you know, maybe it's a good thing that you took your time in having that conversation. You may have felt like it just was not, things were not going to come out right. You're probably right. They probably, you know, with Mercury being retrograde, the conversation could have gone sideways pretty quickly. But nevertheless, it is important to have that conversation. And I do feel that there is a strong possibility here that after having that conversation, you may feel very, very relieved and a lot better about things. And this possibility for having this, starting this new life with this person that, you know, like I said, you seem to be made for each other. It's just that, you know, really deep and inner feelings need to be expressed. With this High Priestess, you know, clarifying the Devil, again, I really feel as though it's trauma, it's insecurity, deep insecurity about relationships in general, that are overwhelming for you, and like I said, it's difficult for you to express, but it's worth it. It's worth taking the chance, because otherwise then, you know, eventually I do kind of feel like this person is going to get tired of feeling rejected and not knowing why they feel that way. So yeah, that is your reading for November. I hope that that was helpful, Gemini. And I'll see you guys soon. Check out the videos for your finance and career, which I will be posting along with this one. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.